Welcome back to BDDE, where we like to waste money and have fun. We actually wasted money last time because we got nothing of interest. Cold foil was just some fucking gauntlets. And we got two rainbow foil majestics and a bunch of other majestics, but no legendary, no fable, no super cool full art cold foily. But I don't really think I can get those things. I don't think that's how it works. So display our beautiful box with our beautiful angel here. She's stunner, isn't she, ladies and gentlemen? You'll want her in her perfect angelic form. But you can't have her. I have this playmat. I mean, you can because there's more of her. Everyone can get one. There are some other angel playmats. I'd like them too, but hey, we'll get to that when we get to that. Banshee and garbage. Where is that mouse cursor? I just got to make sure it doesn't sit on my... In case I accidentally bump the button or the button clicks itself for some random reason. Blessings of salvation for the Foley. And nothing. Just got, I always forget how to pronounce his name. Vincent? Whatever. Mr. fucking I hate you. Shadow boy. Angel's Descent. We have the feudal moon. We've seen that before, so I'm not reading it again. So that's what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to start speeding up every time we find things. If I've already seen red, I'm just going to ignore it and move along. For the most part, unless I'm just... It's one of those really cool things. Alright, so we've already hit this legendary before in our 6 spotted packs, but at least we got another legendary, and it's not a complete dud box. So we've already got some luck going. Let's hope our cold foil is double this. Hey, look, it could be this in full art for all I care. Oh, well, actually I do. I'm not that keen on this one. I think it's going to be the cheaper of the two. I'd rather the chest piece, an angelic cold foil, legendary full art, but there's plenty of other good full art cold foils I'd want, but... Or a cold foil fable, that seems pretty cool. Soul Cleaver. I was seeing it, but fuck, looks absolutely ridiculously awesome. Alright. We got our first full art, little angel to the side. The Herald of Triumph. Defender of Daybreak. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Dud pack. Moving along. That's the downside of of these sets, is that they have all these cool cards, but you don't get to draft it, so you can't just get more of them while still having fun. And I hate that. Yeah, Schaden Swing. Hungry Demigod. Nobody cares. Let's move along. Zunchant. Putrid Strings. And we have a regular, not a cold foil. Bastion of Unity. So it's Unity when this defends together with a card from hand, this gets +1 until end of turn and has temper. So temper breaks. So, but I don't know. I have to read how that works. But if it works as in as long as you defend it with another card, it'll stay alive indefinitely. That's cool. Or if it's a 2-use thing. I don't know how many one-handed weapons are going to be that useful with it, because Kasai doesn't want it. She wants 2 swords. She's always going to want 2 swords. She's never going to want that. But still, it's cool. There's a warrior shield for the offhand. So that way, if there's some cooler one-handed swords. Dory can use it, or Bolton maybe with if there is one for him. Don't know. Have to look through what's actually good for it. Blood Dripping Frenzy. Ooh, this fucking looks absolutely frightening. Blood and guts and nightmare everywhere. It's fucking like, this is Resident Evil shit. It's 2 to play. It's blue. As additional cost to play this, banish your hand. Okay, so draw a card for each card with blood debt banished this way. So if you've got blood debt left, just banish it, I guess. Your Brute and Shadow cards get plus X this turn. When X is the number of cards with 6 or more banished this way, go again. There's a lot of conditions on that, so I'm not sure if that's going to be good. You can probably make it good. It's just, in general, the more conditions you have to meet, the less powerful something like that is going to be. Because it's super hit and miss. But it is Brute, and Brute is the hit and miss. Like I hit, I'm going to hit like a freight train. If I'm going to miss, I'm going to miss like a fucking absolute chump. Resounding Courage, what I find absolutely fascinatingly fun when people play it, because I can just get 1% by it, or I can just duck and weave, and get in there. So funny when it, so funny how that happens. Angelic Wrath and wah wah. At least it's not a duplicate yet. Front line plating. Yeah. I may be opening the whole case today. Assuming I still have time. But we at least got a legendary unlike last box, so there's at least a little bit of love in there. Still, pretty upset with this box so far, this case. Yeah, cool. That's a full art. Beaming Bravado as an additional cost. Play this. Cost to play this, you may charge your hero soul. If a yellow card is charged this way, it gets +1. Oh yeah, we've read this before, so this looks so cool with all the chargey stuff on it. So this goes in the middle, this cold foil. So because the cold foils aren't guaranteed at the backs or at the fronts, what's good to see, because I was going to start to get very worried about the easiness of just going in and buying out the cold foils. Pured strings, I always do, because it's just sometimes printing errors of like mathematics happen, and where everything, all the good stuff is in the one spot. Like, I mean, they're already clumping the legendaries, where one case gets 6 legendaries, and then other cases get 1, and some might even get none. Haunting Demigod we've seen before. Is that plating? At the beginning of your end phase, put a -1 counter on this, and it is Blade Break. Is that at the beginning just straight away, or is that, I don't know. I'm assuming after it's been used? Or does it just happen like every turn? It just gets weaker and weaker, so you got to block out with your armor straight away. Whatever. Celestial Remitted and Remand. And we've got nothing interesting in the back. Just thinking if I'm right about this pronunciation of reprimand, or if I'm just stupid. Tribute to Demolition. Nothing. Yeah, I'm probably going to open another box. Mind you, these videos are going to start... the second case always comes out 2 days apart, because, well, I'm just that kind of person. String... Oh, that's just a regular common. What am I doing? Searing Ray looks very cool, but not of anything. And that's another miss. And that's a token. Did I put a bunch of commons in? No. It will mean that the week's things are done, and I don't have to worry about them. Skidder. We have another fragment, but I'm like, I don't really care unless they're cold foil. When it enters the arena, action cards your opponent control gets. It's an instant illusion. what is it? When this enters the arena, attack action cards your opponent control get a -1 this turn. And obviously you got to flip it over. You've got your Triumph Angel. The Archangel of Triumph. So this girl's boss, I guess. Victory attacks. You may banish a card from your hero's soul. If you do, attack action cards your opponent control get a -1 to the end of turn. So that can help stop poppers coming at you. Kind of cool. Putting that in that. I want the warrior legendaries actually, to be honest, because I want to be able to play them. So charge light brigade, and we have a blood dripping frenzy, and we had him earlier only in Rainbow 4. No need to look at him again. 11 minutes, so doing much faster because we are getting to that point. Wait, that is a foil. This one's way underfoiled. Phantom Wraith. Vile Inquisition. We don't care. We've got like 4 packs left. Don't expect anything too fancy. Because we got a foil there, we got a foil there, and that's how I feel like they correlate them. Celestial Resolve, and it's Yelled Foiling, Rays of Nothingness. I'm still hoping for Fables in this box with the 3 packs left because I hope for all the goodies. Deadly Delight, we saw that before, looks great. We haven't seen this, I believe, yet. Generic Action. Warmongers Diplomacy. Starting with the hero to your left, each chooses War and Peace. If they choose War, the only actions they may play or activate during their next turn are weapon and attack action. If they choose Peace, the only actions they may play or activate during their next turn are non-weapon and non-attack actions. So that would shut down Warrior pretty hard because they need their non-attack actions to buff their weapons. So that would be pretty easy to tough down someone. But someone like Ira, this would do fuck all too. Because Ira just goes, okay, I'm just going to go to attacks, and then I just sit there. I just hit you with a weapon, hit you with my attack action, done, I'm done. For the turn. Enveloping Darkness and a Numbskull. We have last pack. Do we get some last pack magic, or is this just barely above the previous box? And all the goodness is in the last 2 boxes for this case. Tribute to Legion of the Dam and no. Alright. Quick review. We have the Numbskull, the Warmonger's Diplomacy, Blood Dripping Frenzies, the Figment of Triumph, the Blood of Dripping Frenzy in foil. We have the competitive on the Bastion of Unity, a Funeral. I've been saying feudal. Funeral Moon, whatever. See, I don't know how to say words. Frontline Plating, nice and shiny, looks cool though. And the Demon of Dream State, or whatever the fuck that is called. But nice little afro with a nice cool little like tiara-like thing. Front. I already have one of those, so not as interested as I should be. Anyway, this was literally just slightly better than the previous box. It's an improvement. Let's hope that the next box is yet another improvement on top of that. Anyway, that's all the time we got on this episode of B Dizzy E, and we'll catch you all next time. Bye.